we want to touch on appraisals. Appraisals can go different ways just simply because it's such an opinionated thing. What one person might view the value to be may be totally different from the next person and so on. First, I want to throw it to Dean let's just talk about the evolution of the appraisal process. How did it used to work? How does it work now? And what are the changes that are coming here in the next few months?
All right. How it used to work was really simple. You just send an appraisal, call an appraiser. The realtor listed the property, and we pretty much got the value that we needed. Obviously, through all of our financial turmoil, some laws were implemented, the HVCC, Home Value Code of Conduct, to help regulate and give a true third-party opinion of the value of the home. So it puts more pressure on the appraisers to give us good quality appraisals. Courthouse records are where most of our realtors, I think, pull their information for determining their value. So they just take their square footage, what it sold for, and what's recorded. But the appraiser actually, goes out and actually does measurements in the property, true determination on the effective age of the home, the actual age of the home, things of that nature, and gives us a value that we pretty much have to rely on as an investor, because ultimately, when the loan is sold to the final investor, whether it be Wall Street, whether it be one of these lenders that sells correspondent to one of the bigger banks, they're the ones who have to buy off on that appraisal, and it has to be a quality appraisal.
Correct.
Of course, it's backed by Fannie, Freddie, FHA, VA, whoever's purchasing that loan finally. So we have to meet their guidelines.
Right.
And so it's just put more pressure on the appraisers to go more by the letter of the law, especially the new collateral underwriter coming in place. But it still is very subjective, even with collateral underwriter coming in place, because it's a subjective computer model.
Yeah. And Brad, you deal with this firsthand with trying to get a property listed from the start. A client's asking you, what do you think my property's worth? What should we list it for? Speak about that process and walk us through that.
Sure. So on the seller side, first of all of us, even all of us sitting at this table, we always think our property is worth more than it really is.
Absolutely.
The Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
And that's just nature of the beast. And so when I'm sitting down with a seller client and we're talking about, okay, what price point are we going to hit the market at? I'll often remind them that most buyers out there are going to be borrowing money to purchase their home. Not that many of us just have, a couple million, whatever that looks like, dollars sitting in the bank to write a check, right? So they're borrowing, and that borrower is going to go to a mortgage company like a Waterstone, and then Waterstone is going to order an appraisal. And long story short, that borrower is not going to be able to borrow any more than that appraisal says that house is worth.
Right.